This video is sponsored by War Thunder, more on that later. When Mr. Inner created the internet many millennia ago, everyone understood its true purpose. Spreading misinformation, half-truths, erroneous falsehoods, and other assorted lies. This is no different when it comes to our favorite hack game, Team Fortress 2. Nowadays, there's many lies that the TF2 community likes to tell itself, like Valve cares and we'll get a major update eventually, or my favorite, Prop Hunt should be official in TF2 because Spy can turn into objects somehow, even if he's never done that before. But that's all modern, watered-down, cope-infested stuff. Back in TF2's olden days, we told lies not to convince ourselves of something, but rather to convince others for a goof and a gaffe. Let's start in familiar territory. Fake update leaks. Back before we had Tyler McVicker, other people took it upon themselves to convince that they had the secret info behind the next major update. Here's some that I found. When TF2 was actually being worked on, it was a whole lot easier to convince people that update information was leaked in one way or another. Especially because that actually used to happen. So, if it happened before, who's to say it won't happen again? On July 10th, 2010, a YouTube channel by the name of Rented Mosquito would upload their first and last video titled TF2 New Engineer Update Leaked, Plus Proof. And well, see for yourself. The video features a very dark and crusty video of a robot powering up in front of a Windows Maze screensaver wall, followed by the caption, "It's your turn. The engineer update coming soon," which was used in the actual engineer update teaser. The reaction to this video was mixed, to say the least. Despite making the rounds online, it was ultimately disproved when the actual engineer update came out and didn't feature whatever this is. There's a comment saying that the video has existed for a while, but I couldn't find it literally anywhere online. But what I can say with some certainty is that Rented Mosquito probably didn't make this themselves. Remember when I said that this was the only video they uploaded? That was me pulling a little hoax on you because they actually uploaded 3 other videos, which are just the same video with only the title changed. Needless to say, and I will say it anyways, it didn't really work the second time, or the third, or the fourth. After watching and researching this though, I'm still so stuck on that robot. Who made it? Why did they make it? Was it always supposed to be some dumb hoax, or did it come from a place of passion as a genuine fan work? We can't even definitively say that this footage is TF2 related, since besides the head looking a little similar, it has nothing inherently TF2 themed going for it. It also fills my mind with ideas as to what this robot person guy would have done in the game. A sentry that walks? That sounds like a terrible idea. I really want to know who made this and why they made it, and if you have any information, please let me know. Keeping in line with our engineer theming here, you might be familiar with a certain fan-made engineer building by the name of the Amplifier. You've likely heard the Amplifier yourself on an achievement server or something similar. It's basically a replacement for the dispenser that gives you crits or mini-crits instead of health and ammo. It originally started out as a workshop submission by Umento MD, or at least I think so, because the original workshop page for it is either taken down or just isn't loading on any device I tried to load it on. Though far transcending the popularity of the workshop submission was the Amplifier Mods server plugin created by Eggman, who is still active to this day. Though there was a certain someone by the name of Vagineer1111 who saw the amplifier and thought to start a hoax that it was in fact a leaked engineer update, as the headline in the beginning clearly states. The rest of the video is just standard demonstration of the mod with copyrighted, obnoxiously loud music in the background that I am so graciously sparing you from. The description seems to walk it back a little bit, saying that Valve should use the fake idea, so which one is it, Vagineer1111? People aware of the mod were quick to call out the creator, but everyone else got super duper hyped for the leaked amplifier. Personally, I've never really used the amplifier in a serious setting or anything, but I think Valve's right for not stealing the idea. From around this time, there were some engineer rumors, but as you are about to see, Spy had a metric ton lot more. Let's start by uncovering some 13-year-old beef. It starts with an upload from filler text on June 26, 2008. Though the name was changed sometime later, it was originally called Spy Unlockables/Spy Achievements Leaked Next After Heavy, and it's genuinely underwhelming. It starts with a spy typing in some incorrectly typed in commands on Dust Bowl, followed by a rickroll and then a 1.5-minute still image of the supposed new tranquilizer gun that slows down enemies. When I first scrolled down to the comments, I was honestly baffled at the sheer volume of positive comments despite the like-dislike ratio. Well, that's when I stumbled across another video by Black17, which was a 2-minute debunk/takedown of Filler Text's original upload. It also claims that the original creator actively deleted any sort of comment calling them out for being fake, ending it on a note that fake videos are sort of a middle finger to people who want to make actual decent videos.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Before we continue on with the hoax galore, let's take a look at our sponsor, War Thunder! What is it? Well, War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made, obviously, and it's now available for free on PC and consoles. This game's got it all. The incredibly detailed vehicles, the realistic graphics, the authentic sound effects, all of it to immerse you and place you right at the helm of the most powerful war machines of our time. Take command of over 2,500 tanks, planes, vehicles, helicopters, and ships of 10 major nations. You can land, bust out biplanes, armored cars of the 1920s, all the way to the fighter jets and main battle tanks of today. This ain't your mama's game, but she's probably playing it though, as War Thunder has a worldwide community of over 70 million players who are all engaged in epic PvP battles. War Thunder is a real breathtaking experience. Its wealth of high-quality content to discover is unmatched, as there's simply no game better suited for fans of military history. With its own in-house Dagor engine, War Thunder runs super well, even on the low-end machines, something your average TF2 player will never experience. Looks pretty too, with realistic X-ray damage renders that make you go, wow! My personal favorite part of War Thunder is its sheer variety of vehicles. From the awesomeness that is the Apache AH-64 to the behemoth that is the Leopard 2A6. There's no better time to become a resident War Thunderian if you use my link in the pinned comment or video description to sign up as a new player. Or if you haven't played 6 months or more, you will receive a big bonus pack on PC or consoles that includes multiple premium vehicles, the exclusive vehicle decorator Eagle of Valor, 100,000 silver coins, and best of all, 7 days of premium. It's only available for a limited time, so make sure you snag yours. Thank you, War Thunder. Now back to the video. Continuing the spy update train, we have a video I personally fell for. It's a short weapon demonstration of a throwable sapper, bluntly dubbed Team Fortress 2 Spy New Unlock Weapon Leaked. And interestingly, this fooled a ton of people when it originally came out. And for a good reason too. It came out on May 21st, 2009, only 4 days after the release of Meet the Spy, which you might remember having this cool little scene of the spy sliding the sapper across the floor and destroying the sentry without even touching it. Considering that Meet the Spy leaked a day earlier than it was supposed to come out, most people believing the supposed leak can also be attributed to the actual spy leak, because that spread like wildfire online and ended up being true. So it's not far-fetched to think that the average 2008 TF2 fan would just take yet another spy leak at face value. I'd say that making a simple throwable sapper mod within 5 days is perfectly reasonable. Thing is though, I cannot find this mod anywhere online. The video came out almost 16 years ago, and the earliest throwable Sapper mods I could find only date back to about 9 years ago. Okay, I promise this is the last spy one. On June 27, 2008, there was a video uploaded by Miro Renzi which showed off a spy update that he doesn't know whether it's true or not, so that's good. What's interesting here is that it's showing off a fake spy update whose original might just be lost now. The links provided by Miro Renzi are complete busts, even with the Wayback Machine. The update page featured a section on a community map called Redstone, 3 new unique spy weapons, achievements, and Meet the Medic? I'd love to read literally anything on these pages, but Miro Renzi can't fucking keep still and keeps panning the camera in annoying ways, making it really difficult to actually read full paragraphs. Most of the text on the page is still legible, but the achievement section is unreadable, and the supposed Meet the Medic short is not played in the video, and despite my search, it appears to be lost as well. This brings up an interesting case for why these hoax videos from this time are kind of important. Without Miro Renzi thinking to cash in this update for a quick hoax, all the great effort put into the fake update page would be completely lost to us. While I'm glad that we have it saved in any way, it's a shame that its legacy is only preserved through a video whose intent was to trick people. Now, what's the point of all these updates if you don't have anything to play TF2 on? Boy, do I have some news for you. Now you can play TF2 on your iPhone. Check it out in App Store now, said Bummyhead in September of 2009. But Bummyhead here lied to us. Rotten, rotten boy. Because you see, this is actually a short TF2 clip poorly chroma keyed onto a picture of the iPhone. And I know it was poorly chroma keyed because this is the wretched shade of blue you get when you put a blue character in front of a green screen. Pro tip, just use a magenta screen instead to get the correct shade. Don't let this surface level video editing knowledge distract you from Bummyhead's lies. Oh no, wait, there's a trailer uploaded by Merch Style? Well, I'm convinced. Jokes aside, I love this spoof. It radiates the, hey, you know what would be funny energy of early YouTube? It's really charming. I've saved my favorite one for last. New Team Fortress 2 unlock, baby. The Midas Touch. You know, the Greek myth about the guy who turns everything he touches into gold? Yeah, that's the new heavy weapon. The video itself is really not that interesting to look at in retrospect. It's just a heavy on TR walkway punching people, turning them into gold, akin to the Saxy, Golden Pan, or Golden Wrench. The actual interesting part is that YouTube Friend Me Good put in the description. It's a tale of such epic proportions that I need to tell it to you in full, decoded by Steam forum users from a texture file named dongsandbongos.etf in the official game files. The texture revealed a hidden message, which once decoded recited a line from the Quran, which read backwards gave a telephone number. Lucky forums user FudgeGo998 called this number, and was greeted by Gabe Newell himself, who said to him, "You found the secret, take this." And then the crafting blueprint mysteriously appeared in his account. He's currently withholding the blueprint recipe, but I was able to test this secret new weapon on my brother's account. He works for Valve. Update! It has come to my attention that there are videos of a golden wrench circulating the internet. Rumors of golden wrench are fraudulent and spread by insurgent terrorists. Forum facepunch.com. Do not be fooled by their lies, or you may be result of hacking attempt upon rollout of Builderman update. That was a lot to take in. I really love this because it's so much effort for a funny troll. Not only does the video show the thing they're claiming is true, you know, giving it an air of validity, the absolutely absurd description always cracks me up when I read it. If this video was a Hall of Fame, this would be on top for me. So why do these kind of hoaxes and playground type rumors not happen anymore? Well, not outside the padded walls of Valve News Network anyway. Well, obviously you could say that people don't fall for it anymore, but I think there's another more wholesome factor to it. The Steam Workshop. Why go through the effort of making fake weapon or update concepts when you could just submit them to the workshop with the chance of Valve picking them up and helping you make them real? Before we close off, I'd like to say that researching this video was a lot of fun. It felt like walking over mousetraps hoping that one of them doesn't go off once in a while. I've had to sit through like 20 lazy rickrolls for this video, and you guys better appreciate that. Though even the obvious troll videos had some gems, like a golden pan tutorial that's just this.
Hey knucklehead, I'm talking to you, bonk!
So yeah, thank you for going down this trip with me, and I hope you stick around. That's gonna do it for this video, but don't forget to check out our sponsor, War Thunder, and who could forget that if you haven't played War Thunder yet or are returning after a break of at least 6 months, you'll receive a massive bonus pack, including premium vehicles, 100,000 silver coins, and 7 days of premium account. Also, join my Discord. Yeah, you should.